Well, I don't know if anyone's ever told you this before, but it's really cute. No matter what it is. Even if you have one of those shriveled up arms that look like a flipper, or one of those nubs coming off the end of your spine like a tail that you never had the money to get sawed off. Even if you're one of those really sad, dramatic things like blind or deaf or you can't talk, I just want you to know that it makes you special. And it's cute. I've been thinking about it, and I think that physical deformities can teach us what's really important in life. Like, if something's all messed up and deformed, but it's still breathing, then that tells you right there life can continue to survive in that organic mass. So if you're all messed up in a lot of different ways, all kinds of developmental disabilities and stuff, but you're still breathing and you're alive, the breath of life is in you, then that must mean that those things that don't work right in you aren't that important anyway. Because I believe that everything living on the earth has the same life force in it. It's the same source. I believe in God. The God, the maker of the universe, not the God that, the new agey thing like inside of us. Well, I believe God's inside of us, but, the Bible God, it's who I believe in. And I believe that everything that lives on the earth, whether it's a person or a tiny amoeba, I think it all contains the same life force. And as long as that life force can thrive and survive inside its little container body, then it's good. And so deformities teach me. Like if someone can't see, I'm like, well, maybe seeing things with the eyes isn't the most important thing. Maybe it's learning to see from the heart. And if they can't hear with their ears, well, maybe it's more important to learn to hear different kinds of truth. Maybe that's more important. If you're born really messed up, like say you're born without a stomach, you won't live. So that means eating is important. So we can kind of look at deformities and sift through what's really important and what's not. So the fact that like a baby cow may be born dead and you cut it open and see it didn't have a stomach, well, that should teach us right there we need to eat. We can't be anorexic, bulimic, you skinny little girls out there making yourself throw up. You gotta eat. You gotta start eating or you're gonna die. Another thing is, like to me, I value alone time. I value private time to myself. But then I think of Siamese twins. Those people don't ever get a break. They're stuck together for the rest of their life. So that teaches me that maybe private time isn't that important. Maybe it's better to be connected to society and other people. See, I was born kind of messed up. I have a toe that's kind of short, and they operated on it when I was a kid. And I'm still not in the mood to show it to you because that's a whole video on its own. I've already done an educational video on my toe, and it got mixed up with all the foot fetish people on YouTube. And I really didn't mean for that to happen. But so I really don't want to make it. I really don't want to do it again. If I do make another video showing you my toe, it's going to be very serious and stern. I'm not going to wiggle my toes or arch my feet or anything. So no one will get turned on, and I won't be accused of turning on the foot people. Because that's not what I want to do. I just simply want to show you my toe. I just want to tell you that it's a beautiful day here in Texas. And it's a beautiful day where you are right now. And everything messed up about you is beautiful. Even if your mind is underdeveloped and you're still closed-minded and hung up on lots of issues from your childhood, that's okay. And like, even if you have physical stuff going on that will never be fixed, like say you're extra hairy, if you're one of those men with hair on your back and on your butt, it's okay. It's okay. You're still handsome. I just hope you bathe every day, because I know that sweat and grime can get trapped up in hair follicles and make you extra stinky. So as long as you're not musty, smelling like a gorilla, it's okay to be furry. If you're really, really short, that's okay too. You're probably very tall inside. Some of the most admirable men I've ever known have been short guys. And if you're completely quadriplegic, then more power to you. I bet you anything, you have figured out everything.